Bodacious true crime.
Give us a clap. Someone give us a. We gotta do the clap. Yeah, it's always Gus.
Oh, what's up this time?
No, you did it first. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bodacious True Crime,
Ooh.
episode 5.
We're back.
We are back. We took a little break. I don't even think this is going to come out on the week that I wanted to, but that's fine because, well, why is that, Gus?
It's not my fault. It is not my fault.
It is.
Who was 2 hours late?
Who had to push it back twice?
Okay, well,
You.
that's
Yeah.
not my fault. But
2 days
but
versus 2 hours.
you know what? Tomato.
Yo, I
That's all
honestly
I have to
thought
say.
it was fucking Monday. I'm gonna be quite honest.
Well,
Yeah.
you were sitting here, waiting around,
Uh-huh.
doing niche.
Oh, yeah, you were out
I
making
was out.
moves.
I was out making moves.
You were out
I was
making
out
moves. Really?
Yeah.
I'm fucking your face.
Wait.
All right, but today we are going to be talking about something very interesting. No one really knows what we're talking about. Well, they do.
Yeah.
We're going
I
to
just
be,
know it's a Japanese serial killer. That's all I know.
Yes, we're going to be discussing the Otaku Murderer. Or he has two other aliases, but they're not as popular. The Human Dracula,
Ooh.
or alternatively, the Rat Man.
I like where this is headed.
The Rat Man just sounds like a fucking pickle.
The thing is that Rat Man is a character in the story.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we'll get to him later.
I'm excited.
So, and this story is very, very fucked up.
Mhm.
So, it's very sad. When I was researching it, I was like, oh, that's sad.
Oh, you wanna know what else is fucked up?
What?
How we are drinking Spider-Man G Fuel.
We-
about a month
Okay.
before it even gets
Before we start this, because we might bring it up in a different podcast. I don't know.
released.
Well, we'll see what happens with the
Okay.
recording.
Right.
But we got the Spider-Man G Fuel early.
Yes.
A month early. Oh my, it's heaven. Absolute
Can
heaven.
this podcast just end up getting
It took
sponsored
me
by
a
G Fuel?
It took me a
It
couple
could.
sips, but once I got got used to the flavor, it's not bad at all.
It is
I'm
really
enjoying
good.
it.
I really enjoy it.
This
If any
is nice.
G Fuel representative would like to sponsor these videos,
I
please get in contact with us at gmail.com.
We don't. You can DM us on Twitter if you want to follow our Twitter, it's at officialccp, or look up Bodacious True. Calvin runs the Twitter,
Our beloved Calvin.
and he made the account because he asked me, and fucking there's a typo.
No
So
way.
it's instead of Bodacious True Crime, it's Bodacious True Crume, Crume.
I think you did that on purpose.
I hope he didn't.
I don't
Because
think
first of all, it's hilarious. Second of all, I really want him to change it to what it's actually called. Because all the links say, Bodacious True Crime, but
yeah.
fucking asshole. Anyways, okay, let's talk about the Otaku Murderer. So, oh my god, by the way, every name in this is Japanese. But I can,
Oh, man.
but they are all relatively easy to pronounce.
I mean,
He's
I
lying.
didn't even know the names from last episode.
Oh my god, dude.
Those were awful.
Dude, after last episode's absolute, failure on my part to pronounce any name that wasn't, Peter Pan or fucking... I forgot,
Oh, and by the way, after we finished recording that, we took a look at the names. None of us could pronounce it.
No,
At
yeah,
all.
no.
What the hell?
Yeah, also, I think I had to edit it out, but in the last episode I said that they were Chinese, but they were just white. So I edited it out that I even said that. All right, so Tsutomu Miyazaki was born on August 21st, 1962 in Tokyo, Japan. He was the oldest son of a rich family that owned a successful newspaper company, which is now defunct.
Really?
I wonder why. You will find out why.
No.
Miyazaki was born premature and suffered from a rare birth defect where his hands were his hand joints were fused together, and it made them look like rat hands, but on a human. Would you guys like to see the picture?
I
Please.
would.
I will pull it up right now. This is going to be a bitch to edit.
I'd
It
imagine-
looks like that. It looks like this.
What the flying?
Yeah, they actually.
Fuck.
Those are his hands.
They're so long.
They are weird.
Dude, he looks like he can get so far up your ass
He
you
doesn't
can
even-
start feeling your throat.
Bro, this guy doesn't even need a knife. He'll just poke at you and you'll just go right through.
Yeah, he doesn't need a knife.
Yeah, he'll just poke you with his.
He looks
fingers.
like he looks like he has
He's like the Wolverine, just.
Ching, ching. He's a mutant.
I don't even know.
He just reveals his fingernails and starts clawing at you.
So, people claim this rare birth defect might be from Miyazaki potentially being a child of incest.
Potentially, do they not know?
They don't know. I could not find his parents' names. Trust me, I looked long and hard. Like, there was a YouTube video, like his fingers. They're long.
Moving on.
Moving on. But I looked, like, I used a YouTube video kind of as like an outline to make sure everything was like okay. And like the girl in the YouTube video like had so much more information I just could not find. Really? So I but there's like, they were like rumors. There aren't really a lot of books or anything written about him. There's like one, and it's like directly like transcripts from the trial, and that's it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is there anything like in Japan about it, or do you not?
No, they do.
Yeah, because I'd imagine they wouldn't want that.
They do not want you to know about this. Cause that's why his parents. I could not find his parents' names. I checked everywhere, but I could find OJ's parents' names very quickly.
I think the government was just hiding everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think they would want this case to go.
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, it's not proven, but it is very interesting to note that.
Right.
Because Miyazaki's parents were so busy, in his early years, he lived with his grandfather, who served on town council, and his grandfather was like very famous and well known.
Yeah.
His family as a whole was well known because of the newspaper company that they owned, now defunct newspaper company. In elementary school, Miyazaki.
Just to clarify one more time, they are defunct.
They are a defunct newspaper.
Yes.
You will find out why in a minute. You will find
Yes.
out. You'll find out.
I don't
they
know
didn't
what
really
defunct
have
means.
anybody to run the newspaper company at a certain point.
But you will not find any of their newspapers, at least not recent.
I wish. Well, yeah, in the 80s, whatever. In elementary school, Miyazaki was bullied. In elementary school, Miyazaki was bullied for the hand thing and largely kept to himself.
Right.
However, in high school, he was a star student, ranking in the top of his class. However, literally randomly, his grades began to fall. This caused him to get ranked 40 out of 56 in his class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they normally, what they do is that the class was like, the high school that he went to was connected to a university in Japan. It was kind of customary that all of the people in Japan in this high school would apply to that college and immediately go to that college.
Makes
but
sense.
because he ranked so low, he was denied admission. He
Really?
lost admission, yeah.
Wow.
So he wanted to be an English teacher, but instead he attended a local junior college and studied to be a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Up until this point, Miyazaki was largely friendless, but he had one companion.
Okay.
He found a friend in porn. A little before the first murder in 1988, he had amassed a collection of pornographic videos in these 6,000 videos. Almost 6,000 videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
However,
motherfucker was beating it daily. What the fuck?
yeah. Go ahead, Ollie.
My brain's wrapping it around. 600 videos. This motherfucker was beating it every
No,
second.
6,000 videos.
Yeah,
almost
600. I think we all have 600 in our.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have like I have 4,999.
Thousand?
Right, I have-
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Nothing. I plead the fifth.
Repeat?
So up until he had 6,000, almost 6,000 videos.
Yeah.
He became tired of porn, and he would later say, they black out the most important part because Japan has strict censorship laws.
Yeah.
So they can. It's weird. Things are like more accepted in their culture, but they have like strict censorship laws when it comes to just normal porn.
Yeah.
It's like mostly censored all
I've
the time.
seen hentai, I know.
No, in normal porn too, it's censored.
They're normal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said they black out the most important part.
I've seen authentic Japanese.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. It's great.
That's
Miyazaki spent his free time traveling to tennis courts to take pictures of women. He liked to frequent the one specifically at his university. So because he explored so much porn, Miyazaki started to explore a lot of different fetishes.
Uh-huh.
He eventually began to seek out very bad things involving children. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he deserves to get executed in the streets.
Well, you don't know if he dies. All of Miyazaki's, very interesting to know, all of his victims are between the ages of 4 and 7. Yeah. So just to let you know that's why I said it gets kind of heavy pretty quickly.
Those long hands, he probably just like wraps it around their entire body and just picks them up.
I'm pretty sure he strangles all of them.
With 2 fingers.
yeah, he's like...
Dude, not even... Dude,
No,
one...
no! That's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. He doesn't need to use his, Never mind.
Yeah.
No, you know what he does? No, he doesn't even
Dude, oh my god, can you imagine getting fingered by Miyazaki?
Dude. No, you know what he does?
Shit.
Oh my
He just
God.
grabs one finger and just puts it down your throat
Oh
and
my-
leaves it there.
Oh my god.
It's so long.
That
dude.
is so disgusting. And-
Oh.
That's how he fucking strangles you. Just puts one finger down your throat.
oh my god. I'm glad he does. Fuck me. In the mid-1980s, Miyazaki moved back in with his parents, and he shared a room with his older sister. Like I said before, Miyazaki was very close with his grandfather because he basically raised him.
Yeah.
His parents were so busy running that newspaper company,
Yeah.
and that was like a big source of, that was their thing.
Yeah.
He felt like his grandfather was the only person who ever really believed in him.
Mm.
In 1988, Miyazaki's grandfather dies.
Rip.
Miyazaki wanted to retain some of him. So what did he do? He ate some of his ashes.
Oh, he ate some of his ashes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It gets
One
worse.
thing that I never understand is do they not know what digestion is?
Well,
Like, he's
it's like
gonna
a
shit out his-
symbolic thing, I
But he's
think.
gonna shit him out in the same day.
He will. No, he will. I think it's very symbolic.
You know what
I
you
Eating
guess.
part
could
of
have
his
done?
grandfather.
He could have just went to a tattoo store. Well, they're not really common in Japan. But got his grandfather's ashes mixed with the ink and just gotten a tattoo with his grandfather's ashes.
I think that's so disturbing.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. He could have done something normal, just kept the urn. If he has the ashes, then they can keep the urn in their house.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
put
it's
the
like
fucking
normal
urn in your
person.
bedroom, dickhead.
Exactly, yeah. Or he could have gotten one of those you know how you people make their ashes into glass?
Yeah,
Necklaces or something?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
What?
People make their other people's or animals' ashes into either glass figurines or jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're mentally disturbed. Please seek
Oh my
help.
God,
I can
Ollie.
send you
No.
Ollie,
a number to help you with this.
Oh my.
That's not.
Seek immediate therapy.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not
Getting
that
a
bad.
necklace
I
made
mean,
out of your dead grandfather, yes, that's fucked.
Out of the ashes.
No, it's out of the ashes. I mean.
Yeah,
it's-
I know.
Okay, you have a dead body in your living room. That's what a cremation is. When you put him in the urn, there's a dead body in your living room. That's not disturbing to you? Get pissed at that too.
I still
Get
find it
pissed at that
fucking
too, or
weird.
you shut up because it's the same thing.
It is, yeah. So Miyazaki was caught watching his older sister take a shower a few times. She confronted him and she was like, that's kind of fucked up.
Right.
And Miyazaki reacted completely fine to this by beating the shit out of her.
As you do.
Yeah.
She stepped out of line.
She, woman. He just goes takes his fingers, pokes her in the eye.
Across
Like
the-
across the room.
Motherfucker, he stole my joke. He just has stretchy. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have long fingers. It turns out he has fucking stretchy powers.
Oh my god. So, his mom confronted him and number one said, what he attacked his sister. That was really fucked up.
Yeah.
And two, he needed to get a real job because he was I believe a janitor, part-time photographer.
Okay.
He attacked her as well for stepping out of line.
As he should.
And this all leads up
Yeah.
to August 20th.
You know, so far he isn't the bad guy.
No, oh my god. He looks at child porn, Gus.
Okay.
I think he is the bad guy.
No, you took what I said out of context.
Oh, really? Go ahead. Put it back in context.
Cut.
Cut. Oh my god. This all leads up to August 22nd, 1988, the day Miyazaki commits his first murder. Now, the details of these are kind of long. Especially this first
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
Especially this first one.
Really?
Yeah. He does a lot of fucked up shit. These are really fucked up.
Takes his time with them, huh?
No, it's very... well, yes and no. You'll find out. He also really likes to torture the families.
Right.
On August 22nd, 1988, the day after Miyazaki's 26th birthday, Marie Kono, a 4-year-old girl, went missing while she was playing at a friend's house.
Okay.
They noticed and they called her father, and the police got involved. However, it was too late. While Miyazaki basically approached her while he saw her playing, and led her to his black Nissan Langley.
I'm about to search up a Nissan Langley. Hold up.
Oh my.
And I'm about to shit on this motherfucker's.
You're shitting on his car taste, but not how he's about to murder a 4-year-old girl and do very bad things to the body.
No, you see, I'm a car. Okay, no, he got some good taste.
Oh my god.
This motherfucking car looked good.
This guy's not so bad after all. It's a pretty nice car.
Okay, we defended Richard Ramirez, but that, like, we're allowed to do
Bro,
that?
tell me you would not fucking drive around with this beauty.
Let me see.
No, bro, that kind of looked cool.
That is shit.
Bro!
Especially the... Oh, okay, it's black. No,
the
still
hatchback
bad.
one looks nice.
It's still bad. They're...
Bro!
It looks like a car Soviet Russia would make.
Yeah.
I really want to get a fucking Lada. Unironically, I want to get a Lada.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I want to get a Lada. What's wrong with that?
So, they get in his car, and they drive west of Tokyo, and for about half an hour, sat under a bridge and just talked.
Uh-huh.
So, like I said, half an hour.
Yeah.
After which, Miyazaki strangles Kono and had sex with her corpse.
Oh, what the fuck?
He dumped her body in the hills near his home, where after several days, returned to remove her hands and her feet, and he kept them in his closet.
Oh.
Yeah. He then took the rest of her body and cremated it himself in like a furnace near his apartment.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Nobody smelled anything.
No.
Can I ask?
Okay.
Doesn't he share a room with his sister at this point?
He gets his own apartment.
Okay,
This is a time skip.
Okay, I was about to say, if he still shares a room with his sister, how the fuck did his sister not notice 2 severed hands and 2 severed feet?
Yeah, no.
And I also want to say, human bodies stink.
They do.
Especially when they're on fire.
And he didn't...
Well, not on fire, but especially when they're burning still.
He cremated them in like a furnace. It's not even in his house.
You really?
Yeah, that's an apartment. How did not...
Yeah.
Somebody else had to have smelled it.
I have no fucking idea. It's fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, to top it all off, he takes the ashes and some teeth that he didn't cremate and put them in a box with pictures of her clothes and sent it to her family, and with a note attached that says,
I'm sorry. Or apologizing.
What?
It's going to be him apologizing or saying, oh, stop looking for her.
No, it's... Okay, yeah, that, yes.
Yeah.
The note says, Mari, cremated, bones, investigate, proof. Originally, they did not believe originally, the family,
Right.
that this was their daughter. The reason being, she was missing her hands and her feet. And the police even said, like, there's still a chance this isn't her. However... Miyazaki, under an alias, writes a note to a newspaper and confesses to the crime and goes into heavy detail as to how it happened, so that he kind of can... He says he does it so that he can provide closure to the family.
Yeah, that's what it's
without,
for.
Without turning himself in.
Yeah.
He does that to every family. Like, he writes letters to the newspaper after every person he kills. Yeah,
this
and
guy
their
needs
family.
mental help.
Yeah, no shit.
I think every single serial killer does.
Well, no, he especially needs it because he's got them fucking noodle long arms.
That has nothing to do with his mental health.
Bro, you need mental help if your fingers are like 6 feet apart of your body. If your fingers can touch a fucking button across a room, you need mental help. Because that's a sure sign you're about to commit a crime.
Do you think his fingers were as big as his dick?
You know what they say about big hands?
No, you know what they say about big feet.
I heard about
Big shoes?
So like, I can attest that all of us It's bigger than our middle fingers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And he's got a long finger.
Oh, gee.
That is true. And he is Asian. It doesn't look good for him.
I don't know. I mean,
They don't
Okay,
how
hold on.
tall is he? Do you know how tall he is?
Probably very short.
Yeah, Japanese people never go past 5'5".
Do you know?
Let me look it up right now and see if I can figure it out.
Can I say he also kind of had a convenience for having a long index finger? Like, say you're sitting on your lazy boy and you don't want to get the fuck up to turn on the TV. He doesn't even have to stand up. He just
When was this, Riley?
The 80s.
Yeah.
Late 80s.
yeah. So just flip the fucking knob to turn on your TV. Motherfucker, have you not seen those fucking huge ass CR, like, they're not even CRTVs, they're giant ass.
5'5".
I wasn't
What?
fucking wrong. Japanese people never go past 5'5".
That's not what you said.
That's what I did.
His profession on this website is listed as serial killer. So, at the funeral, the dad wished that her hands and feet could be returned to them so that she could walk and eat in heaven.
I wouldn't want those back if I were them.
Well,
Just like knowing what I know, I wouldn't want those back.
okay, yeah, knowing
Cremated
what,
or not.
it gets worse. He does worse things to the bodies.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ali, you like Dahmer? You like Dahmer. You keep talking about him.
No, I don't.
You keep bringing him up every time we do an
Because
episode
I
together.
always joke about him. Nothing can be worse than Dahmer. There's shit that could be worse than Dahmer.
Want to find out? On October 3rd, 1988, Miyazaki abducted 7-year-old... Oh my god.
What?
I got this! Masami
No, it's
Yoshizawa...
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
What the fuck? Masima
Masima
Yoshizawa. He saw her walking across the street, or walking across the side of the road, and he offered her a ride to where she was going.
Yeah, what a gentleman.
She, of course, said yes because she is only 7 years old.
Right.
And he drove her to the same bridge and killed her. He did bad things to her corpse again, took her clothes and dumped the body right where it was.
Can you go in extreme detail of how or what he did to the body?
Strangled them, and then he had sex with the corpse.
I can't say that fucking joke. I will get fucking federally arrested.
He would strangle the bodies, or he'd strangle them.
Promise
And
me
then-
you'll cut this one
with
out.
his long finger.
Promise me you'll cut this one
Depends on
out.
how funny it is. Go ahead.
You gotta fucking promise me.
Go ahead.
So did he do doggy?
Oh my.
Michelin?
Michelin.
No, this is
It's
saying
staying
no.
in. It's staying in. Oh my god.
You gotta fucking cut it out.
Michelin.
I forgot what it was.
Did he fuck it like a tire? Oh my god.
It's Michelin, right? Or is it?
It's
Missionary.
Missionary. Holy shit, I am fucking
So
retarded.
you're in bed with your shawty, right? You go down
No, he fucked it like his car exhaust.
Tell him to put you Michelin style. Fucking roll her into a fucking round, into a fucking ball.
Michelin.
And fucking no,
You
he
know how-
fucks it like he's fucking his car exhaust.
You know how some people go like,
Michelin tire.
you know how some people like when they're kids will get in the tires and roll down hills. And you start fucking her while you're rolling down a hill. That's what the
No, it's
mission.
like she's like positioned like she's in it.
In a circle.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he's like going through the middle.
No, you
Oh
know,
my
Gap in the
god.
middle.
Oh
no,
my
you
god.
know what he done? No, you know what
You
he
are the
done?
spokes.
No, Gus or not Gus. Really, you know what he does?
What?
He snapped her knees to be backwards.
Oh
and
no
used a
no
lot
no!
of
Not the dead body.
Now we're done.
Now we're
Now
you,
done.
the joke is dead. So on December 12th, 1980.
Sorry, I just remember the grown-up scene. Like I was stuck in the tire going down the hill.
Oh my god.
I could just remember that. So
Yeah,
somebody
they-
trying to fuck that the entire time.
Oh.
No, you fucked her like the Michelin Man.
You
No,
don't have to worry about her finishing because she's dead. I mean, not the body. I mean, in this hypothetical scenario
Right,
where
the
you're
hypothetical,
fucking,
that's
you're fucking a
the-
girl rolling down a hill, she's probably gonna have brain damage. You don't have to worry about her finishing. You just have to worry about taking her to a hospital.
Right. Just
Take notes, guys.
They can multitask fucking while dialing 911.
Now, what is your emergency? I'm fucking your face. I'm fucking you.
Fucking retire, fucking retire.
So on December...
Wearing out the tread!
Oh, wearing out... There's a hole in my tire. Oh my god, imagine a nail. Or a screw.
Oh.
Fuck me. Oh my god.
Speed bump.
Oh my god.
That spinal cord would be missing.
On December 12th, 1988, Miyazaki abducted 4-year-old Erika Namba.
Nami?
Nami One Piece?
Damerane.
Oh my god.
Dameru.
Namba. As she was walking back from her friend's house, Miyazaki dragged her into his car and then drove her to a parking lot where he forced her to remove his clothes so that Miyazaki could take pictures of her while she was alive. Again, he is a photographer.
Wait. He made her take off his clothes.
Her
Okay,
clothes.
can I
Her
ask?
clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask?
They're in a parking lot.
Right.
Where the fuck were the parents in the 80s? Were they not teaching
I
stranger
got another
danger?
question. Where were they parked?
And
Because I'm like, it's a little girl leaving her friend's house. I'm assuming it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, that too. Why the fuck is she going home by herself when she's 4?
No, like, you're in a parking lot
She
in
is
broad daylight. Nobody saw her in the car.
They were parked in like... I haven't seen pictures of the... No, they were just by themselves.
Good thing you stopped that sentence.
Yeah.
They must have.
I haven't seen pictures of the parking lot, I don't think. I've seen pictures of the some other scenes.
Right.
They even I was going to say this later, but they end up there is a road that the road he abducted the last girl from is permanently closed. You can't take cars down it anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
To this day?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
There is a really good YouTube video that I use kind of as a source. I'm going to plug it right now. Is by a YouTuber. Her name is Aki Dearest. She did a thing about this, and she went to the locations because she lives in Japan of some of the crimes, and they have that. I think I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact that the hills where his apartment are like a kind of no zone now. Like you can't go over there.
Right.
And the main road or the road, it's not like a main road, but I think the road where he abducted Masami Yoshizawa off of is permanently closed. I don't think you're supposed to walk down there, but they have metal barricades up, implanted in the ground to prevent you from driving down there.
They don't fuck around when it comes to this, do they?
They do not.
They do not take pride in that at all.
This guy, no, they are ashamed. Japan has that issue where they shut the fuck up, cat. Japan. Japan just really does not like talking about their serial killers or their criminals.
But I think a part of it's good.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't preventing that from bringing it to light will stop so many people from getting inspired by these things.
That is true, but I feel like we should at least be able to I don't know. I find it fascinating to
it's a
look at
double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Either way.
Absolutely.
Because especially with Dahmer and Bundy, when people first heard about these, it motivated a lot of sick people to
Oh yeah.
A lot of people followed in their footsteps in a way.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
So the fact that it's they're so ashamed about it, I feel is why they don't have that kind of problem like we do in America. At least we used to have in America.
Yeah. Same. It goes.
Not even America, just in the Western world.
It goes back to Japanese culture as well.
Yeah.
They're very shameful for certain things. That's why they censor.
And they're very they're cultural, I guess.
Yeah, they are the only country in the world that classifies overworking as a medical disease where you can die from it.
Yeah.
Because so many people in Japan die from overworking.
Yeah.
And so their culture is just so weird. I mean, it's it's
so weird, but it's so strong.
It is.
The entire
yeah,
country.
Everybody believes it.
Yeah.
And they're very Western inspired, but when it comes to certain things, it's weird that they deviate.
Yeah.
We know so much about American serial killers, but when it comes to this guy who was super, there's a video game. It's an indie game,
right?
To bring awareness to this guy, but he's a popular kind of dude. There's no books though, except for an official releasing of the transcript, and that's it.
Right.
It's just weird.
The thing is with Japan, I feel they're very national, very patriotic.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's a shame to the entire country. It makes if one person looks bad, it makes everybody look bad.
Yeah, and you'll see actually later in this story how that cultural differences carry in with your family ties and someone bringing shame to your family.
Yeah.
You know.
I was gonna say they didn't really like the idea of the guy that legit gas bombed the anime building.
Yeah, that guy.
They did not really release any information except like separate sources that legit recorded him going in with the fucking gas tank to blow up.
And there's another very famous Japanese cult and like terrorist organization. It's called Shinrikyo that like did a huge attack on subways in Japan. I think they only killed around 11 people, but they could have killed up to 5,000 people.
Wow.
With the skill. It was sarin gas in the subways. Yeah. And so but I'm surprised there's so much info about the guy who started the cult. Like, I've been listening to the last podcast series about it, and I'm shocked that there's so much info about that guy because, like, why wouldn't they he's locked up.
Right.
Why wouldn't they keep that secret? I don't. It's so weird.
It's probably because he's still
like,
alive.
Since it's like a terrorist thing, it's like he's against the country, so it's kind of like an exile thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you can't really hide terrorist shit because that's kind of an actual.
You kind of can.
You can, but when you catch it, it's kind of a national concern. If he gets away, or gets out of prison, other countries have to know he fucking
That is
exists.
true. His thing was it was like a cult, and they were trying to start the apocalypse so that they could become like the rulers of the world.
Yeah, same thing like UK.
But
There
it was
the
like a
white
terrorist attack.
I think it was the White Widow or whatever her name was. She was like a famous suicide bomber, and quote unquote she's still alive.
Wow.
So it's White Widow. Search that up.
Okay. So they're in the middle of that parking lot.
Yeah.
She undresses and he takes pictures of her body. He kills her, strangles.
Yeah.
Ties her hands and feet behind her back and cover her in a bed sheet, and placed her in the back of his car. He disposed of the clothes in an area behind the parking lot, and left her body in a separate part of the parking lot.
Wait, so with this one, he didn't like keep anything?
Not exactly, just pictures.
Right. Oh, so does he? Does he try to keep something from like each murder?
Yeah,
Like, from each
kind of. I
victim?
mean, he took her clothes of the second victim. He took the clothes. The first victim he took hands and feet, and
the
then
third was the
pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know if the thing was that this girl was kind of putting up a struggle with the. You know, he kidnapped her.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was.
It's not like he baited her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He didn't. He straight up grabbed her off the street and made her pose for her or pose for him, and then he killed her.
Yeah.
And then so he left it in a separate part of the parking lot, and the body, and then drove away. And 3 days later, her body gets discovered.
3 days.
It took 3 days.
In the middle of in a parking lot. Is that where he left her, or where?
In a separate area behind the parking lot is where because they park in the parking lot, and I believe in a separate area or behind the parking lot, he dumps the body.
Right.
But still, I guess that's kind of how he's able to get away with it. It's like if it took him 3 days to find the body, maybe there was just no traffic, or like around that area.
Yeah.
So like he could get away with it.
That's pretty fucking hard to imagine.
On December 20th, so 8 days later, Miyazaki sends a postcard to her family, assembled from magazine cutouts, like words, which
That's
read...
such a classic serial killer thing. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Isn't that weird? That's how cliche.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Especially the first note to the news.
Mm-hmm. It read, Erica, cold, cough, throat, rest, death. Not exactly sure why. I mean, he did strangle her, but...
Was he illiterate?
Yeah, was he a little slow?
A little bit. He's
sounds
fucking
like
crazy. This is probably the worst one, and it's very bad. Like, just think, if he didn't get caught, what would have happened if he kept going? So on June 9th...
It only escalates with serial
It
killers.
does.
It only escalates.
Absolutely.
I think it would have been like less time between murders, and probably more murders.
The weird thing is, though, December 12th, 1988, this murder, the last murder, is June 6th of 1989. So it's like he took a little break.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, yeah, towards the, like we always say, it's like towards the end they get that berserker mode.
Yeah.
Where the crimes get worse and they become more frequent. This is worse.
It's almost like a pattern because there's always a break period.
Mm-hmm.
Not just between the sometimes between the first and the second, but always between like the beginning and then right towards the end. There's always a break.
Exactly.
Like, just before the end.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Mm.
So on June 6th, I fuck up the dates all the time. On June 6th, 1989, Miyazaki approached a 5-year-old named Ayako
Where is he finding all these kids?
Park, Ayako Nomota, and
yeah,
asked
where are
her
her
if she wanted
parents?
to take some pictures.
Mm.
They took pictures out in the park.
Yeah.
But then he said, "Do you want to go back to my car to take pictures?" So they did. Because she is 5.
Yeah.
They're not hard to trick.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
two...
he just picked the little girls like not just because like maybe they're just easy.
I don't...
Maybe they're just so easy to trick.
Allegedly, they're easy to trick. You don't want to go to federal prison now, guys.
No.
What do you mean allegedly?
No. Children are
Trick could
easy
mean
to
anything.
trick. You can trick them into anything.
I could literally trick him into saying I have $10
Here,
in my head.
watch. Ollie.
Suck my dick and balls.
All right.
Suck my dick and balls.
So
you
Miyazaki-
fucking shrimp dick having head ass.
Miyazaki... Have you seen it? Do you want
Yes.
to?
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't know what happened for the 2 hours you were gone, Gus.
Yeah, we fucked.
A
Really?
few times.
So
Yes.
why'd you ask if you wanted to see it?
Straight hardcore
I want to be...
sex.
I yearn for his touch. I just wanted him to see it again.
We fucked in Alex's bed.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Anyway, so Miyazaki strangles her when they get back to his car. He taped the mouth shut. He tapes the mouth shut and tapes the hands together.
Yeah.
Wraps her in a bed sheet and stuffs her in his trunk.
Okay.
Doesn't leave the body there. I wonder what he's gonna do with it. He took the body back to his apartment and for 2 days engages in sexual acts with the body.
Right.
2 days straight. Taking as many pictures and videos as he can of him doing it to the body while he is doing it.
Okay, can I
Wow.
say,
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for the guy that had to fucking watch those videos just to get evidence.
There were a lot of guys that had
I
to watch that. I
do too. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people. Do you think they showed it in court?
If they...
They probably did.
Well, the thing with you'll see how bad the trial is.
Oh.
Where it's like I feel like they did not.
I don't think they would need to actually.
No, I think that's...
maybe in America they would have, but
Oh,
over there they probably just heard about it and immediately like death.
yeah, death penalty.
Yeah.
So, well, you don't know if he dies.
I don't.
You don't know if he's dead right now.
That was actually just an assumption.
Yeah.
They just execute him in prison.
So after 2 days, the body began to decompose. Little Dahmer throwback, how the body immediately began to decompose. He dismembers the body, dumps the torso in a nearby cemetery, and dumps the head in the hills near his apartment. Like I said, it's kind of like a no-no zone now. You can't really go over those hills.
They do believe in spirits and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably another big reason why they closed all that off.
Yeah. So, during this
They believe that
time,
it's bleach.
he took the hands and drank her blood from them and ate the hands.
After the 2 days?
Yes.
Fuck.
Because he dismembers the body.
The amount of mold or
Decomposition.
Blood. Ew. Like
Uh,
you're drinking. Oh.
You're drinking chunks.
Miyazaki
Blood
eventually...
gets chunkier.
Yeah. Miyazaki eventually goes back and gets the head because he was getting paranoid. So he has the head on him, like in his apartment.
Oh, I bet he feels great now.
Oh yeah, the Rat Man.
I can't. That's kind of a fucked up joke.
No, go ahead. You already said something fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
Do you think he used the head as a flashlight?
Oh my god, no. So I'm fucking your face. I'm fucking your face.
But he's literally doing it to a 5-year-old.
Oh no, that's sad. This is sad.
This is fucked.
So on July 23rd, 1989, Miyazaki saw 2 sisters playing at a playground, which has since been demolished. I don't know why. I couldn't figure out why. I don't.
Guess.
Yeah.
Can't guess.
He approached them. The youngest of the 2, again, I couldn't find a name,
Right.
agreed to go take pictures with Miyazaki, and followed him back to his car.
Mm.
The oldest sister was like, "This is not right."
Right.
So they finally
So-
started teaching their kids stranger danger.
When it's too late after he's already killed 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
So this oldest sister ran to her dad and told him what happened, and he chased after Miyazaki. Thankfully, they were parked in the woods, like near the fucking playground,
Yeah.
and they were taking nude photos. Well, he was taking nude photos of the girl.
Yeah.
The father began beating the shit out of Miyazaki, but Miyazaki was able to escape.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably use those long ass fingers to poke his eyes.
Yeah,
And just ran away.
It's
No,
like
you know-
fucking a cartoon.
No, no, I can
can just
describe
imagine
to you.
this
Did he
fucking
get away with
stubby
his
ass
car?
Alex, come on, man.
Gus, do you know how Riley? Do you know if he got away with his car?
I'm about to tell you.
Because I was gonna say-
running with some stubby ass legs. And
No,
everything.
no. You know what he was doing?
His hands are scraping the floor while he's
No,
going,
if he
"Oh my
escapes with this car, you know what he's doing? He's poking the dad's eyes with one hand, and the other one he's in the car turning it on with the
And
fucking.
then with his pinky, he's fingering the girl.
Yeah, because it's like this. It's like 6 inches.
6 inches.
More than I could ever have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
Wait.
it's funny Ali mentioned that. Miyazaki waits a little while because he did escape, returns to his car, and is ambushed by police who were staking out the area because the father called the cops.
Right.
They arrested him.
So
Upon
that's how he got caught, huh?
Yep.
Huh.
Upon searching his apartment, they found the almost 6,000 videotapes. Well, they found
6,000.
They find the 6,000 videotapes of porn.
Yeah.
However, he had a separate 6,000 videotapes of anime and horror movies.
Okay, okay.
Not of...
Right.
Yeah. They also discovered the pictures and videos of what he'd done to the other 4 girls.
Yeah.
They discovered the skull that he had in his apartment that he took
decomposing
back.
skull, yeah.
Okay, can I ask? Hold up.
Also, let me just finish one thing. Upon searching the premises, they found the fucking furnace.
Oh my.
The furnace where he.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead, Ollie.
Can I ask? Did he like have a Scott the Wise setup of instead of like video game shelves, it's just fucking movie shelves?
You will see later that. Actually, I'm about to get to that, so I'm
Okay.
gonna wait. So when the public hears about this, they went fucking crazy, and they dubbed Miyazaki the Otaku Murderer due to his fascination with anime. Direct definition: an otaku is a young person who is obsessed with computers or particular aspects of popular culture, with specifically in Japan, to the detriment of their social skills. So like they become like they're a recluse like he was, and they love anime and manga and shit.
A loser.
Yeah, basically, and he was a fucking loser.
Yeah.
And this case actually begins the stigmatization of otakus in Japanese culture. Like they, even till this day, are kind of like shit on.
Right.
Kind of like how we didn't like goths after the Satanic Panic.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's
America.
probably why the guy firebombed that anime place.
No, that was he was like a disgruntled employee.
No, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, but
That case is weird.
people also were claiming around this time that like violent animes and movies made him kill people. You know, like they always
wanna
fucking
blame
do.
media.
Like they
always want
do.
to blame media.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Wasn't it like?
Why isn't everybody a murderer?
I have no fucking clue.
Wasn't like Columbine also? They blamed like Call of Duty for one of the reasons.
They did, but neither of those shooters played video games.
Yeah, not a single fucking one of them.
Yeah, so we're about to start the trial.
Ooh.
So his trial was kind of insane, like I just said.
Yeah.
Miyazaki would often talk nonsensically during the trial, and just would babble on about a rat man. During interrogation, he blamed all of the killings on the rat man, who he said forced him to kill. He would often draw him during the trial.
He drew the rat.
He drew the rat man. Like, during the trial, he would, like, doodle.
Do we have any photos of the rat man?
There are photos. I'll pull them up right now. Hold on.
The Rat Man. This guy was
He's got the same hands as him.
Because he's the rat man.
He is the rat man.
Surprised he didn't have a fucking pet rat at this stage.
No,
He was the rat.
He was. He was.
Yo, Tarkov players like 60
Oh my
years
God,
early.
Ollie.
Of course you bring up
He
Tarkov.
oh my.
Never mind.
Not 2 seconds. So,
What? I'm obsessed.
His dad not only disowned Miyazaki, and denied paying for the legal defense.
Right.
He also, in 1994, killed himself out of shame for what shame Miyazaki brought onto the family.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, the culture is fucking like.
Yeah, they really.
They were like,
mess around.
I feel dishonored. I'm killing myself.
Jesus fuck, Japanese people are fucked.
Kind of, yeah. So during the trial, he was evaluated by 3 psychiatrists. This takes 7 years, by the way. It takes them 7 years because they don't know if they can declare him insane. Because if he's insane, he cannot get the death penalty.
Really?
They want him to get the death penalty.
Oh, I bet they do.
So he gets evaluated by 3 psychiatrists. The first one said he was sane, and he knew exactly what he was doing. The second one said he has schizophrenia, but he can stand trial because he was aware of his actions. The third one said he had multiple personality disorder and he was insane. But they were like, no, he's sane. So they made him stand trial.
Right.
And
I bet all of them knew he was insane, but like, yeah, no, you're sane. You're sane.
Yeah, you're sane.
You're a silly little guy. You're sane.
He is obviously insane, but
yeah.
he needs to stand trial.
I think he was retarded. Like, no joke, I think he was like...
He might have...
I think he was below IQ. Below average.
Maybe. I think that could definitely play into it. So...
It's not to, like, take away anything. Like you have to be very conscious to do shit like that.
Oh,
very
yeah, definitely. Definitely. So they made him stand trial, and because, like I said, under Japanese law, people who are found insane cannot be punished. They can go to, like, mental institutions,
right,
but you can't give them the death penalty. There's some bullshit with the psychology team thinking that maybe he didn't have multiple personality disorder, and that's kind of what made them like lean more towards sane. Because, like I said, the third psychologist said he had multiple personality disorder. However, he basically during the interrogations and like questioning, he said, "Oh, the Rat Man! I can hear the Rat Man. I can see the Rat Man." But like, the way he describes seeing and hearing the Rat Man isn't what lines up with multiple personality disorder.
Right.
So they think he was lying, so that's why they made him stand trial.
He really could have been just like get himself out of trouble. I was listening about this other thing. This guy, he was like insanely smart. I like the way he would like manipulate everybody. He's just like make them think that he was completely sane and okay. So they would let him go for what he did. I forgot what his name was, but he straight up killed his grandparents. And after 4 years, he got away with it scot-free.
Fucking! I know who you're talking about.
Ed something.
Ed Kemper.
Kemper. That's what it was. Yep.
He
made them think he was completely sane.
Yeah.
And completely normal. It's like maybe it was just like the same thing but reverse. Like he could just be really smart.
He could be really smart.
Or he could just be like really dumb. It's either one or the other. There's no way he was average.
I did say he was. I think he was really smart, but fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because he was top of his class in high school, and then randomly started dropping off. I think that was because he started to get more interested in his other hobbies.
Yeah.
Even though he had aspirations to become a like English teacher and do shit like that. So he was denied. Also, he was denied the insanity plea.
Shocker.
The trial lasted 7 years, spending most of it debating whether or not he could stand trial. But big shocker, what do we think the verdict was?
Not guilty.
He got away with it scot-free after those 7 years.
Yeah, no, he gets away with it. They acquit him on all charges.
And then 3 months later, he committed suicide, shot himself twice.
Randomly. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of banana peels, but there are like bullet holes in him.
Yeah, he shot himself quite a lot.
But for some reason, it's not leading from a gun that he owns.
Yeah, no, he didn't own any guns.
It's like it's weird.
And
he got shot
in the back the entire time.
Like it was all in one area, specifically his back.
With a shotgun.
Yeah.
But no, he gets big shocker, guys. Found guilty and sentenced to death.
Wow. How long did it take for him? Because, like over here, even back then, it took 8 years before they got killed.
So I want to do the math. So he gets caught in 1989. Trial lasts 7 years.
Yep.
In 2008, he is
this
hung.
motherfucker died in like the recession of 08.
Yeah.
I don't think
June
the
17th.
recession affected them.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Think so.
Uh,
There's actually, I have 2 very interesting things to tell you guys about the death penalty in Japan. Number 1, they do not tell the people on death row when their death date is until the day of.
No way.
They do not. So he didn't know until like the day of, and then they like, do the standard hanging stuff. It's still hanging.
It's still hanging. Wow.
The way that they do it is they trigger the thing is like triggered. The bottom of the thing is triggered to 3 buttons. It's like random which button it is.
Yep.
3 security guards press the button at the same time, so they don't know which of them killed him. So there's no psychological damage.
No way.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had the lethal injection. They
had the firing squad.
They had more humane ways of killing him is what I was going at.
A fire, dude.
Ollie's like,
dude, listen. If I ever get charged with something where I have to be,
press the button so nobody knew what actually killed him, and you're saying you wanted multiple people to kill him.
No, listen.
God damn it, Ollie.
If I ever get like on death row, I've committed a heinous crime.
Don't worry, you're going to go on.
I already know I'm gonna be on death row. I want firing squad.
That is not a method of execution anymore.
No, one state has it.
Which one, Ollie? Go ahead.
Fucking
Be wrong.
Texas.
Be
No,
wrong.
they don't have a. They don't
Ready?
have a fucking firing squad.
Here we go.
Texas still uses the electric chair. I want to be fucking
That's not the firing squad.
I want
is
to
not
put
the
in
That is not a
chair.
group of people shooting at
I
you.
know.
That is an
I don't know
electric
what
chair.
state has the firing squad still. Search that up.
The last state to use firing squad, Ollie, was Utah. In the
Close
70s.
enough.
In the 70s.
In the 70s.
Close enough.
And they replaced They replaced it with lethal injection.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I want firing squad.
The fucked up part about like the firings, like the lethal injections too, is
They
at first they put anything in there.
Yeah.
It was not like they just put anything in there to hope to kill you.
You know what?
Like some people really suffered.
You know what is weird is that first thing that they give you, which like slows your body down, so you're basically in a coma, can like sometimes backfire. So you are completely conscious while the other thing suffocates you to death. So some people die extremely painful deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Charlie. You're making too
no
much
way to
noise.
say that.
No, the only reason you want it, I want firing squad, is because think about it. Just a round in the head, and there you go. You're gone.
Oh my
They're not
god.
gonna aim for the head. There's gonna be a lot of bullets in you before you get in the head.
Also, Japanese like death penalty. So they do hanging, like I just said.
Yeah.
And they give the people hang the person, like the guards who press the button, 2 weeks time off.
Afterwards?
Yeah, to like if there's any psychological damage.
Yeah.
Because you do not know which person hung him because they don't know which person pressed the button.
Right.
It's always all three have to press it at once.
It's not. It's random. It is random.
It's actually random.
It is actually one of the buttons will hang him. Everyone presses it at the exact same time, so you don't know who did it.
Holy shit! So it's actually random.
Yeah.
It doesn't take all three
Nope.
to kill him.
It's just random.
Holy shit!
However, fun little side note: no one took time off for Miyazaki.
I don't think anybody. I think somebody wanted to kill him. At least one of them wanted to kill him.
Apparently, none of the guards took their 2 weeks off.
Right.
they-
Gone on vacation. Like I just killed this man.
Yeah, and apparently, like none of the guards had any like. They did not care.
Yeah.
They were like, good. A lot of people want him to die.
Yeah.
No one took his ashes. His mother declined them.
Shocker.
And apparently, this is not 100% proven, but apparently his last words were, "Tell the world I was a good person." I don't think...
Here we
I
are
don't
now.
think-
Time to spread it, guys. His dying wish was to have everybody portray him as a good person. I think
He was the worst fucking
I
person to
think
exist.
Yeah.
maybe he was just misunderstood.
Shut the fuck up and
You
get
know,
out.
everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah, okay, we should bring him back. Free my man
Hold up.
Tsutomu Miyazaki. He did
Hold
nothing
up.
wrong. He's been dead
I
for...
do know how to
And
clone
He
someone.
can live on through his legacy.
I know how to
All the
clone
good
someone.
deeds he's done.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the good things he did.
He had a car.
He
He had a nice car.
that contributes to polluting, though.
Oh. But it also contributes to business.
Yes.
That's true.
Helping the economy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Economy!
He probably had a job, maybe.
He cleaned them fucking hallways good, though. He was a
Oh,
janitor.
he was a janitor.
He
that's
was
right.
part-time.
He mopped the
Wow,
fucking
so
floors.
he even helped, like, wow, he was a great. I bet he was a great janitor.
I think he can teach us a life lesson.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking
What
janitor.
else was he doing besides janitor? Something like
Photography.
Photography, right?
He was
right.
taking upskirt shots of women at the tennis court.
Yeah, guys, if you watch porn and you're doing photography,
You're going to go to hell and
Look
you're
out.
going to murder people.
Oh,
yeah,
I do both of those.
If you watch porn, you are going to kill people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what it was.
And
That's the message he was
especially-
trying to spread.
No, listen.
Spread. Everybody stop watching pornography.
It's like what Dahmer was saying porn turned him evil
Yeah,
when he got arrested.
When you said,
agree with
"Oh,
I agree.
porn and
It was
photography means you're gonna be a serial killer,"
Everybody who is or will watch porn
Mm-hmm.
is going to be a murderer.
And you're going to hell. But that was the Otaku Murderer.
Jesus fuck.
That
They
was a
they don't
fucking
know where
story.
he is buried, like where his ashes are.
You know what it is?
Probably at the bottom of the fucking Pacific.
No, you know what it is? The three guards split his ashes up into 3 even quadrants, and they have it on their fucking desk.
No,
No, I don't think they would want
because no one wanted his ashes, not even his own mom.
Yeah.
That's quite.
Apparently, the mom was like, "I will leave the cleaning up to you guys." That's a direct quote.
You know what they should have done? They shouldn't even have cremated him. That's a waste of gas. Just taking his body and throwing it in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, let him get eaten for fucking once,
Mm-hmm.
asshole.
Yeah.
Just cut him up into chum and fucking feed sharks.
Cut him up in a cum.
Haha, nice.
Oh
No.
my god. Yeah, let's shit on him for once. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that.
What if
fucking
all the
ni-
guards got in a giant circle jerk and just came in like in on his organs?
Oh my god. While he was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take pictures of him.
No. The guard's like, man, I want to see what it's like to get a hand job with those rat hands.
Oh my god, don't.
Probably cold and like
Bony
It's
as
damp.
fuck.
It's damp.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't
Dude,
even
how many
spit
joints-
on it. It's just damp.
Let me see a picture of his hands real quick again.
I bet his hands
Actually-
are so crusty.
I want to know.
It's like the rat hands. I don't have.
I
the
want to know,
picture.
does he have more than one fucking joint in that hand, or is it like legit the
No,
3
they're all
joints?
fused together.
So he has no fucking joints?
No, he has. Well, he has like they're like this.
Like, if he can close those?
I'm sure he can.
Bro.
He did strangle a lot of little girls.
Dude, getting a hand
I'd
job with
imagine
that,
you'd have to-
his hand would be like open like this fucking big.
Oh my god.
He'd
Dude.
be able to jerk off like 6-7 guys at the same time.
No.
4 big.
Guys, busting in my eyes.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was the Otaku Murderer. He's very dead. He's been dead for what's 21 minus 8? 13 years. 13 I did that math without even fucking crazy.
Wow.
13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the Otaku Murderer. What did you guys think of that? What did you think?
I would rate that story at, what was the oldest kid he killed?
7?
I would rate that at a 7 out of 10.
Oh.
Uh,
I feel like
That's very
I feel like
fucked
there's
up.
I feel like there's a reason why there are so much more American murders is because Japan, they only had to do it once.
They've
After
done it
that,
multiple times. They even dealt with terrorist organizations.
That's not the point. It's like for us, we got the Bundys, we got the Dahmers, you know,
Mhm.
we got
Gacy's.
We got the
Gacy's,
Mansons.
we got all that. We got the Mansons.
got the Mets.
Let's go
We
back
got OJ.
Please don't remind me of him. Oh my god.
We got all these guys, but Japan, they had this one. They had the Rat Man. They had the Rat Man.
They had the
that's
Rat
all,
Man.
That's all they had. They had the Rat Man.
They had
You know
the
what I mean?
fucking rat.
That
They
is
don't need to
sick.
do it as many times as we do.
No, you see, there's the Chads, the States, and there's the rats. The hoarders, he hoarded so much porn, hentai, and anime. Also, I'm kind of making a Tarkov reference here.
God damn it! All right.
Yeah,
so,
we were supposed to get that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, anybody that plays Tarkovs, shout out to my rats.
shut the fuck up. Anyways, so
Cut that
Rats.
out.
no, cut it. I cut it out. But yeah, that was.
Every time he says Tarkov, just cut off for like 10 seconds before that.
Oh my god! I'd like to give a little update on the next few cases. I think what I'm gonna do is do the big one, which will probably come out in December.
OJ.
Okay, yes, we are doing OJ. I have the
I don't
book.
want to spoil it for everybody.
Well, no, we'll spoil it for everybody. I have his book. The thing that's holding me up is trying to read it. It is garbage. I hate it so
He's
much.
on page like 100, right?
No, I'm on chapter 1, page 32.
You're still, I thought you finished chapter 1.
What?
Or sorry, chapter 2.
Right. How many chapters are there?
Like 7 or 8. Oh my god.
Okay, listen.
It's so bad. I don't like it.
I want to record that as our first.
We literally, chapter 2. The first line has a typo. The content is like, he says, I am not going to lie in this story, and then if you know facts about the case like I do already, he does lie. Blatantly.
Quite a lot.
Blatantly.
I've actually seen some parts of the book.
Really?
Lies.
I can show you my copy. I have so much notes written down. He makes fun of his fucking wife. It's so bad.
It was his truth. That's all that matters.
Well,
okay.
if he did it.
If he did.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to do OJ, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do smaller cases, and then we'll do the big episode in December. What were you saying, Ollie?
I want to get the OJ case recorded.
Oh my god!
But like, it's the first. I will push for it.
We'll fucking push for it. Then.
But there's
Jesus.
a reason. There's a reason, and if this happens,
I think we
you'll
should
see
do it.
why.
I think we should do it. We'll tell you off air.
We'll tell you off air.
It's hilarious
because I got this idea, me and Riley at the same time.
I thought about it too,
but I want to get another person on,
right?
Just for a fucking
we
joke.
have to have a guest.
I think I might know where this is going.
I think you do know because there's somebody in our friend group that's a little bit more like OJ.
Yeah.
Who can
We're
help
basically talking about what our only black friend in the group.
God damn it! Don't make me sound racist.
Our only black friend in the group.
No. Don't let them figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, then you have to cut that out.
I will cut out what I want to cut out, Ollie.
All right, then cut out me sucking your dick.
But yeah, I'm going to do at least.
So that's how I.
It's gonna take a while for me to do OJ because I want to read the book, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna be able to like. I might have to skip around or like skim some of it. So I think we'll probably do OJ in December.
And I think before we get to recording that, I'm going to watch the documentary on Netflix.
That would be awesome.
There's
I
a
want to watch that
documentary?
too. Yes.
What is it?
We could all watch together.
What is it?
That would be good.
That would be cool.
The People vs. O.J. Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go watch that
There's
tonight.
the People vs. O.J. Simpson, and then there's a different documentary, or it's a Netflix show. There's a Netflix show that's like with actors, and then the documentary I think might also be on Netflix. I'll have to look it up. I heard that they were called two different things. But we're going to do at least one more smaller case, I think.
All right.
I feel.
I don't know what it's going to be about. Honestly, I have no plans.
I have an idea,
some-
but it might not fit with the theme of the podcast.
You'll have to tell me off air.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air.
Because I have a running list right now that I'm trying to pull up of ideas for episodes, and none of them.
Oh, we could finally try like an incomplete case.
Oh yeah.
Zodiac Killer.
Fuck.
No, not Zodiac. There's so many more besides Zodiac.
I wanted to do an
Zodiac.
unsolved case.
Huh?
I wanted to do an unsolved case, and I have a very famous one in mind.
Because then there won't be like a trial or anything like that.
No.
Like, you're talking about like the murderers and like theories.
Especially this very famous one is like a family.
Ooh. Okay.
I might do that.
That sounds interesting.
We'll see what happens.
Charles Manson.
Is that unsolved?
Yeah, they don't know.
You said his name!
What?
Wait, you mean the murders that Charles Manson
You
committed?
mean the Manson family?
The Manson family?
No, man, it's not like he got a swastika tattooed on his eyebrow.
It's not like they know the names of every single person and every detail of what happened every single day.
It's not like they knew when he fucking butt fucked that one lady.
Helter Skelter, man.
Helter Skelter. But yeah, I've been Riley. Do you guys want to give your guys'
I've been Gus. I will be Gus for the foreseeable future.
What? You're not changing?
You're not cutting off your penis like you told us?
I'll cut that out.
I'm Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
David Chipman was at Waco.
I was 2.5 hours late today.
Yeah,
Yep,
you were
I'm
2
gonna
hours.
fuck-
2 hours late, that's right.
I'm
I
gonna
said
send
8.
you.
I
You
said
said
8. And then I said 8:30.
You did?
And
then I
you
said
said
around
9.
9.
Then you said 9.
And then I showed up at 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
And
not.
as I said, I wasn't doing this.
You're going home walking.
I was out doing moves. I was out making moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking your face. I'm fucking. Here, let me take my rat fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bust a nut in your throat.
All right. So we'll see you guys later.
You look sexy. by the
We'll
way.
see all of you in the very near future. Hopefully, I can edit this.
Ooh.
This is probably gonna come out the week after I want it to because I have to edit it and.
After Thanksgiving, probably. Right?
No, the week of I don't know.
Because Thanksgiving's Thursday. It's coming up fast.
I will probably edit it the week of and then wait to post it.
Mm.
And so it will come out after Thanksgiving.
All right.
Because if we're gonna miss a Sunday, or if we're gonna miss the weekend how I wanted to edit it, and have it posted on the weekends, fuck it, we're missing the weekend. You know, I'm delaying it.
Right.
But yeah, I've been Riley. We'll see you guys. We'll any outros? We gotta.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for making it this far.
Yes,
I know we kind of just just talk towards the end. So if you listen through all this, glad you're here.
Hail yourselves.
Yep.
And yep. And hail me.
Yep.
Ollie's like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 You fucking sound like. Oh my god. Hail me.